Wait.
It says 19 viewers.
It's live.
No.
Climax goes sick aim. Someone like they all know he's fucking hacking.
No. Hold on.
Wait.
Wait.
Look at this. You can see it happen.
What is happening?
That's his aimbot.
He's not aimbotting on his Steam live stream. Please, no. He has a toggle. He can
He's
see
toggling
it.
it.
There it
Whoa.
goes. There it is.
Oh my god.
This is fucking.
This is real.
I'm so done.
I love this game.
Look at this shit.
I love
dude.
Steam. I love this game.
Oh my god. He's streaming it on fucking Steam and he hasn't been banned.
He's literally. Please, somebody. Please.
Wait, he's
Like,
streaming this?
Valve.
He's streaming this.
On Steam, and you can see him toggle his wall hacks.
He's front page in Steam right now, actually, because of the viewers that we're giving him. All right, Bobby. All right, Bobby.
Oh
I got so
my
many
God.
questions for you. All right, hold on. A second.
Okay.
Yo, is this Nova's brother?
Yo, let me start this.
All right, go ahead. You kick it
This
off.
is the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
I
right
mean,
now.
I bet. First of all, how are you broadcasting your stream without knowing how people? Can
Yeah.
Okay, so earlier I was playing H1Z1,
Okay.
and my friend died, and he was like, "Hey, broadcast and let me watch. You finish the game."
Okay.
And I forgot to turn it off.
Oh, and you had it on public.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. Okay. So first of all,
Holy shit, dude.
because there were 80. At what point did you realize? At what point did you realize that there were 80 people in there watching you cheat?
There was a chat on my top left of my screen. I was like, "What is that?" So I shift tabbed, and I was like, "Oh crap, I'm broadcasting." And then I'm just sitting there laughing to my team that I'm broadcasting. And then I ended the stream because I was.
Bobby, I've got a couple questions for you. How do you feel about being at the top of live stream fails on Reddit for that moment?
That feels pretty good.
Yeah, dude. So first of all, I mean, my question is, because we're playing non-prime matchmaking, how easy is it to cheat and never get caught in CSGO?
Okay.
Break it down from somebody that actually cheats, because I'm actually curious.
Okay, I've met like hundreds of cheaters.
Okay.
Like I know like the developer of the cheat and everything.
Okay.
Like
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
All right, let him talk. Let him
Okay.
talk. I need info.
I've met someone that rages every game,
Okay.
and he has over 3K hours and never got banned.
Like you had a knife on that account, which you've since traded away. Do people just have skins on their accounts because they figure they're not going to get caught, or what?
I don't know. I put all my skins to my main account because I know I'm probably gonna get banned eventually.
Good God! All right, and talk to me about the psyche of cheating in a game like it has to get boring.
Okay,
Like,
so
what's
when
the
I
psyche?
first started out, okay, so my friend just sent me a link and he was like, "Hey, if you want to cheat, just download this." And I was like, I'll just give it a shot, see how it looks like. And then, I started and I was like, "Hey, this is pretty cool, like seeing everybody cheats."
Is that the mentality that everybody cheats?
Is
That
it?
everybody cheats?
Okay, at least I don't do it in Prime. I'm trying to be nice.
Okay. No, honestly, that's what I've said. I've said
Be
I
nice
think
at all.
I think that cheaters in non-prime just assume that everybody else cheats.
Yeah.
Trust me. Everybody, there's a lot of people in Prime that actually cheat. They usually use legit bot. I've met a lot of people that always like, "Oh yeah, I hack in Prime and everything," and I'm like, "Bro, you're kind of crazy. You're gonna get banned."
So wait, what is that cheat
Hold
that
on,
you're
I have a
talking
question,
about?
actually.
Okay,
Are you
Yeah.
top 30 in rank G?
what's up?
Are you top 30 in rank G?
Yeah, bro, you already know.
Oh my God.
Kill me.
Okay.
Nah,
No.
bro, you can't hack on ESE or anything. They catch you like in the first like 10 seconds you start.
Okay. So that was just a troll cover story. That's what we figured. Okay.
So,
but
are you going to keep cheating now?
I mean,
yes.
this is my only account that I was actually gonna cheat on. So I said like once it just backs, I'm just gonna like.
Don't do this
it's
to me,
over.
Bobby. Bobby. Listen, if this
Yeah.
isn't the moment where you're gonna go, look, dude, like, I feel like it's a bit of karma. You left your stream on, everybody saw you cheat. Like, come on. At least, I mean, how many other games do you cheat in? Do you cheat in H1Z1?
No.
Okay. So what was
Just
it about?
Counter-Strike?
What was it about Counter-Strike? Yeah, because it's easy, or what?
It's just like I guess it's just kind of funny to hack on there. 'Cause
Like-
I
My God. Okay, no, but like for real. So we were watching you, and like you didn't have it on all the time or whatever. Or you were toggling walls, where like clearly had a toggle for that. What
No,
about?
it's because I knew at the beginning of the match that the guy Foon, he even raged eventually.
Uh-huh.
I knew like because like your hacks can see if other people are hacking too.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I didn't know
So
that.
knew-
That's interesting.
So I knew that he was hacking, so I turned mine on. If I ever have my hacks on, I'm usually using the skin changer on it.
Okay. So
Good.
wait,
You
it
hacked
tells
against
you.
us. Wait, what?
It tells.
That's how
but-
you saw. If I'm not sure you guys saw, I had a Craven Marble Fade on there. I don't actually
Oh.
own the knife.
What the fuck?
I can use like a Dragon Lore, Medusa, anything.
Okay.
Wait, so it's a
that's-
hack that
so it's-
changes the skin of literally anything.
Yeah, anything. I can use
So
it.
you
how
could have
anything.
you could have glove skins right now.
I haven't updated it to use that.
And it shows
They-
it
they-
Can
says-
you can you trade
What?
those off though? Can you like
No.
generate? Okay.
No.
Okay.
I think, but there is a hack that I know out there where you can like duplicate skins.
Holy shit, dude.
All right. So as somebody that has cheated, and I mean, how many hours do you have on that account? Like 900,000 or
That
something?
account?
Yeah.
Almost 1,000. Yeah.
Okay, and you've
But
cheated
I haven't
from
cheated for all of it.
for all of it, right? And never been
Actually,
worried
I've-
about like what about Overwatch? Or does because it takes a certain amount of reports or some shit for
No, no,
people
no.
to catch?
No,
Like, what happens?
there's a way to get around that. If I want to say,
God
Go
damn
ahead.
it, the bypass.
Yeah, the bypass
Right.
that people always say.
No.
So tell me about it. Listen, I need this. Everyone's in chat's all mad.
hold on.
This is the kind of information we need. Stop being mad. This is. Listen, Bobby got what's coming to him. His account's gonna get
This
banned.
is fascinating.
We are
honestly.
getting the intel. Like we need
So
this.
legit,
I
I wanted to
linked-
send
I
this
linked on
donation
my
to my
friends
boy
your
Bobby, but
stream.
this
Now they're
bad
all
neck
watching,
bearded
they're
cuck
laughing.
walled my donation and
Pretty
stole
funny.
it. Nervous,
Okay.
some streamers, you know?
So I already know I'm getting banned, and I'm like, okay, after this gets banned, I'm never gonna hack again because I'm not trying to hack my main.
Okay. Okay. So okay. So but like, what's the psych? So if you play on you're saying you have a main account that you don't cheat on.
Yeah.
What rank is that? I'm curious.
Yeah.
That one is legit MGE.
Okay.
Okay.
But like, what's the psyche of? So like, when you figure out you want to go on the other account and cheat, like, what are you? You're just like running around. Like, what's the? I guess where's the challenge? Or are you just playing? Like, what are you doing while
The
you cheat?
challenge is other hackers. That's usually when I start cheating.
Interesting.
You cheated against
Why
us.
did you
But we
cheat
were
against
cheating.
us?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Okay,
What
wait.
did we do to you?
Okay, hold on,
Yo,
Bobby.
Bobby.
Because
We were playing
Blurry,
Overpass,
your
right?
best friend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
what?
I mean,
Your friends were garbage,
okay,
by the way.
so, like the hack to show you like what you guys' ranks are, and I saw that you guys had 2 silver 3s and then 2 unranked. So,
Right.
I mean, okay, so first we started playing regularly. I wasn't hacking or anything.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
ranked
it was already like 10-0, and then I was like, you know what, I want to end the game fast. I'm trying to go
Could
eat.
tell.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
So I just turned on aim, and then I just
Wait,
went
wait.
and made a couple noodles and came back.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so how many? Like, what other games do you? So you don't cheat in H1Z1? Is this the only game you cheat
Only
in, or do you
cheats
cheat
in
in
H1Z1.
other shooters?
Yeah, this is only ever cheated in.
Okay, wait,
This is
hold
what
on
I'm
a
talking
second.
about.
You
Like
treated
fucking
in round
why
3.
CSGO? Because it's so.
Did I?
Is
No,
it
I
just because
didn't.
it's so
You spin
easy?
bypass.
To be fair, Scott, I mean, like, I don't know. There's just like a giant cheating culture built
No,
around
I know
Counter.
there
I think
is.
I know what happens.
I
You
know.
you got bodied. You got bodied, and then you turned on your street.
Oh yeah,
That's
I know.
what happened. Yeah.
He was on the 3rd round.
The funniest thing to do while cheating is like when you're like a 1v3 and then you just turn them on, everybody just starts freaking out like how you actually clutched that round.
Yeah,
No,
no. I mean,
I
you
didn't-
can say that you didn't
I
start
didn't
till round
Playing with that
10.
freaks out that you clutched that round.
We called you cheating in round 2 or 3 where you had
Yeah,
a retake
no,
and
you spin botted against Scott and
or
Frost.
whatever you're using. Yeah, you killed me and then you instantly turned and killed Frost in Sight and he's like, yeah, he's fucking cheating, 100%. And that was it.
I didn't even see you. Your head was looking down.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
trust me,
Link
trust
the
me,
clip.
trust me.
Link the
I don't
He
know.
clip.
really doesn't know. He also streamed himself cheating, so he probably
Yeah,
doesn't know
he
shit.
probably doesn't pay attention to where he is when he cheats, man. He probably
God damn
really
it,
doesn't.
Bobby.
I probably had
Here,
legit
how
bot
how
on.
much
That's probably
how
what
much do
happened.
you pay attention to the game when you're hacking? Like, do
Like
you
it's-
just not give a fuck?
Are you
now.
Just
wanking
like,
in one hand and then aim hacking in the other?
yeah.
No, he's streaming in one hand and then he's hacking in the other.
He's forgetting that he left his stream on. in
Yeah.
one hand. God damn, Bobby.
No, okay. I mean,
So
I
what?
don't
So
see
what
the-
is
I
this
don't know
whole? I'm
why.
curious. I
I
want to
can
bring
see
this.
it.
I want to bring this back around. what have you learned from this experience? Because you say you're not gonna
Other
cheat
other
again.
than- other than
but
you're
I-
a retard, what have you learned?
Yeah.
To not keep that broadcast on next time.
Okay. Because that I will take that much because I feel like you're still gonna cheat regardless. But if it's
Honestly,
just
yeah.
the broadcast thing, then at least you know the setting now. And I want to say sincerely from
Man.
everybody that has to deal with people that cheat, fuck you, because it is insanely frustrating. Now I understand. Yes, we could go play Prime. We could go do whatever else. But the fundamental fact that this game has such a cheat culture around it. It's like, it really makes me go, like, why the fuck do I play this piece of shit? Yes, I could go play ESEA or whatever else, but then I'm paying an additional service to play a game that shouldn't be so
like
ridden
there
with
are
cheaters.
third party systems built around the fact that and
People
marketed
cheat,
around
yeah.
the fact that it's
Yeah.
so easy to cheat on regular CS:GO.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna be honest right now. I don't think I'm gonna get backed, even though I had all those viewers and everything. They
Right.
can't
Honestly,
report me. They were in my
You
game.
are either. I don't think you are either.
Because there is a system around it, and I'll talk about that right now. Okay, so what hackers
I
do?
probably wouldn't.
And I honestly
Let him
hope
talk.
No, go for it.
that Valve fixes it, because like I hate other hackers too. That's the only reason I started hacking. It was because I ended up in a game against I ended 3 games in a row against people that were raging, and then I was mad. And then my friend, he was like, "Hey, if you want to go download this, go ahead."
Okay.
All right.
But no, tell me
Alright.
how you get around
Yeah,
that.
how
You were
do you
saying
get
the Overwatch
Okay,
glitch,
okay.
how they
So
get around it.
you can rage 2 games a day, but you have to wait 24 hours until you play the next 2 games.
Right. Okay. I've heard this
That's what you
before.
do.
That was what
Yeah.
Okay. So that is confirmed. You basically you have to wait 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then it
only
goes
oth-
off the list or some shit or whatever they use. It's just not there anymore.
Then the only other way you can get vacked is if the system like Valve just detects it in your system while playing CS:GO. That's the only way. But I mean, a lot of them have became like undetectable. So there's like no.
And the thing
no
that you
point anymore.
use or whatever cheat that you're using, the guy who codes it or whatever else, has he ever had does his shit routinely get backed and then he updates, or does it stay ahead of the game? The shit that he's using.
I'm pretty sure he stays ahead of the game. He got vacked once and it was on source. I'm pretty sure. But I mean, he didn't realize he had it on, and apparently source has better system than CS:GO.
God, don't even tell me. Oh my, I don't even want it. But the
Source is
fact that
better.
if somehow they're catching more cheaters
Source
in
is
Source
better.
than on CS:GO, that wouldn't shock me.
Yeah, because
God
they
damn it.
caught him. They caught him like the first hour. That was funny.
Jesus.
It just confirms it right there, boys. The source is better.
I
I'm done.
Wow.
I gotta leave.
Dude, you're a
That's
true gem.
insane.
4:30.
Yo, this honestly, it feels like a once in a lifetime chance to talk to a
This is
hacker.
what I mean, dude. This is
This
like,
is
because we
insane.
all, so this is all stuff that I needed verified. Like, a lot of it is here's like, people will say, like, I got the Overwatch bypass, and we're like, oh, how you gonna bypass Overwatch? And then they do consistently, or they, oh, god damn it. Okay. So are there people that though, that cheat and think, so you're saying that basically the general psyche is, beyond that there are some people that think they are actually good and because everybody else cheats they should, is that people just cheat either
That's
to
like a huge mentality.
Well,
Yeah.
I can definitely understand that. Like, it's like if you can't beat them, join them type of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Do your friends cheat and they think they're good? Like the friends you were just talking about?
I don't think they
Yeah,
think
throw
they're
them under
good.
the water right now. Come on.
They're watching this too, so that's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm
throw
sure
'em
they
under the
are.
water.
So you were
Oh.
queued with, okay, here's a question. You were queued with the dude who was opping. What was it? Lost in something?
lost shots, right?
Lost
Yeah.
shots, right?
Yeah, lost
And
shot.
was
He wasn't hacking.
He wasn't hacking.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know. It didn't look like he was using aim anything, but I thought he might be.
No.
I knew someone was walling because I was hiding in a corner with a Zeus, and then you shoot me through the wall, so I was like, someone's wrong.
Oh yeah, were you sitting outside like the? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
out of
forgot about
connect.
that. Like, yeah, I shot, and then like, you turned around and they shot you. So that was funny.
Yeah, I remember I was
That's
sitting
hilarious.
down in water and you like tried to headshot me through the wall, except I was like back against the wall, so you just shoot. The
Okay, so let me say this: Christian and Griff, you guys suck ass. If they're watching this.
Oh, you're telling me? All right. So like,
Um,
sincerely, I want to draw separation. Like, I do appreciate you coming on here, but sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, like, I fucking hate people like you that cheat. I understand. Like, I appreciate you giving me some info on it, but I will just never understand. Like, there's just certain lines for me that when it comes to competitive gaming that I can't cross, and like, I don't know. Like, I
Well,
believe
okay, so
you. I believe you somewhat in what you're saying, that it's like you got cheated against and you just got annoyed and you were like, all right, well, if they're gonna cheat, then I'm gonna cheat. I guess I can somewhat understand that. But I don't understand. I feel like other people get into it because they genuinely have this psyche that like they deserve to cheat or like that they're better than everybody else. And so
I was just gonna ask. So you and the friends you play with usually have this mentality of if you can't beat them, join them type of thing. Do you know anyone though from like this whole community that you're kind of with that is like, I just want to hack to be a shithead or something, or like?
Oh yeah, there's like a bunch of other people. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think the first hack I ever met, we were actually it was my first non-prime game like in a long time, because I switched phone numbers. And I didn't realize it took me out of prime, and we ended up playing as 3 hackers. And then he's like, "Hey, just add me," and I pick up, and I was like, I just added him. And we were talking about like hacking and stuff, and that's how like, I got into like the community of like, how I met hackers and stuff. And there are like hacks that
Did
are
you
like better than
exchange phone
other
numbers
hacks
and
stuff.
like talk to each other
Nah.
there? No,
I haven't
you don't?
talked to him in a long time.
No, you don't whisper
But-
anything to him.
That guy had like 18 accounts. He was nutty.
So like, have you ever asked? Because you said you know the developer. Have you ever asked him like why he created it to begin with? Like,
No, I haven't really.
Okay. Well,
'cause
Bobby,
I'd like to know. Like,
a lot of
someone
people,
who
a lot of people
designed
have it just to like sell it so they can make money off of it.
it. Did you have to buy yours?
No, I was friends with him.
Okay. Does he sell it though?
Yeah.
so okay, here's a more general question. If you're playing non-prime MM, what are the odds that you're playing against cheaters? Like 80%?
Like
90%?
probably like 95. Like you guys,
me.
like you guys today were like the only team that I haven't I had had a hacker in like the past like 2 weeks, and I've been on
the
break.
fuck?
Holy
In 2
shit.
weeks?
Jesus.
Because you
Yeah.
can, because you're saying with your cheat, you can tell like what other people are using.
Yeah.
That's
And like if I turn on my wall, I can see like people like scripting all around the map or like aiming at me through the walls, and it's just funny.
Have you ever hacked? Saw that someone on the opposing team is hacking and reported them?
Yeah.
oh my god! While you're cheating, that's amazing.
Oh, that's gold.
That's like an all-around thing for us. Like if we even like run into other hackers, we just like to report them. So, and they've actually got
God.
banned. So that's the funny part. Like it tell me like one or more players that you reported recently have gotten banned.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's the other thing. People in chat are pointing out. Only team in 2 weeks that you've seen that hasn't been cheating, and you still talk.
Yeah,
about
and
asses.
non-prime.
Wow, dude, that's raw. Why would you do
Like
that?
even
to
earlier, I was playing in prime. We ended up against a hacker.
us? Okay. Well, I don't know. So when it comes to prime, but you're saying that prime is somewhat of a deterrent for some people, but still a shit ton of people cheat in prime is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's why, like, because this account did have prime before, but then I took out the phone number because I'm not trying to be a dick and like mess up people that have prime, and like
You just want to be a
mess
dick
up
to
their
people in non-prime.
their games.
Yeah.
Because
That's
if you
so nice of
honestly,
you,
because if you honestly like want to like take the game seriously, we pretty much want to have prime.
Okay. Well, I mean, we pretty much knew that. We pretty much knew that from the
Yeah.
get-go, but I didn't want to believe it was as bad. But honestly, the truth is, whenever we play, almost every game, we're like, there's just no. These people are insane. There's just no way at this level that they're this good. And I feel
Yeah,
like
the game that we
90% of the
queued right
time,
after
we always either watch the demo and it's like, I don't know. It's just
The
like
game we
why?
queued right after you, we went into
Yeah.
we went into a
And we had somebody spin botting the very next game, so it's it's a good.
So you guys are like I guess put on my broadcast link.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's-
So
yeah,
somebody
that's what
found your profile
Someone
because I was
found
spamming
you.
for everybody to report you in my chat because you were
I
clearly.
don't think they
cheating.
can though. Can they?
They can report your Steam
Yeah.
profile. They can't.
Yeah,
they
but
won't necessarily
that
get
doesn't,
Overwatch.
that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it
I don't
probably.
think that could do.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
see. I'm sure it doesn't. But it
Because
just makes us
I
feel
ran
better.
into a hacker that I beat, and then he got all butthurt, and he's like, "I'm gonna trade ban you," and it's been like a week since that happened,
Yeah,
and I'm
you know.
waiting.
Vac justice in like 9 months, maybe something will happen. But who knows? But all right. Well, this was very illuminating. Any other questions before we cut our
Oh,
dicks
yeah,
off?
I'm looking on the Reddit post right now. That's pretty funny.
I haven't even checked the
Oh, yeah.
Reddit post, but let's see.
Yeah, there's a Reddit post about you reacting seeing the
Live on
wall.
live stream fails.
Yeah,
God.
it's because that Foon kid was walling.
Oh my God! It's a title. Wait, Savage Knight called it "Streamer accidentally left stream up and walked around naked." Okay, that's different. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Oh,
Here,
What the
I
fuck?
linked it in Discord if you want to see it.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, no, I was getting confused with Richard's post where he also it's also posted to Pornhub. So
Oh yeah.
it actually is no
It,
joke.
it really is on Pornhub.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Live stream fail, not live stream fails. Oh. Okay. Yeah. There's 2 different subreddits apparently.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I think I'm always on live stream fails. Oh my god.
Surprisingly, nobody even linked my Steam profile on the Reddit post.
Don't worry, we had plenty of people.
We
who
got
looked at
that
it already.
covered if you
Don't
want
worry.
it to happen.
I mean, we can do that if you want. We can do that. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for I mean, I think you're a piece of shit for cheating, but I do appreciate the information. It is helpful because it just confirms the fact that like why the fuck would I ever play non-prime in this game, and why do I continue to support a company that really at the end of the day only profits from people cheating? Because at the end of the day, for people that cheat and get VAC banned, what do? They just buy another account, right? For $5, $15.
Yeah, pretty much.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yep.
There's literally no incentive for Valve to get rid of those cheaters. Even to the sense of like, okay, yeah, competitive integrity you could argue, but there's so many.
The only
Okay.
reason why they would care is if they want to.
Okay,
actually care.
I was like you. I hated hackers, and I still hate hackers till now.
So you did it yourself?
Yeah,
That's why I said that's why I said in the chat. I said, Bobby, you're
Like,
self-hating
like,
right
there's-
now.
that Foon guy. He added me. He's playing CSGO right now. Probably gonna cheat another game.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
This guy right here hacks. If you guys want his profile,
I mean,
I don't know why, but he messaged me. He's like, tell him blurry hacks.
no, that's
No.
all right.
I mean, we
well,
don't need to go witch hunting.
No, we
Yeah.
don't have to witch hunt. I play enough hackers every fucking day in this cancerous game to already know that. Can we finally agree CS is trash and you're
Dude,
going to?
This guy, the Foon guy, just messaged me. He said, need help making private cheats? Question mark.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
You see,
boy.
like stuff like aimware. That thing gets like those things get detected fast.
All right. Well, all right. Well, thanks for the information. You know, I do.
I mean, like, does your chat have any questions before I leave?
Other than probably get hit by a car, I don't think.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
everyone's
no,
pretty
they're
tilted.
all pissed. They're all furious right
pissed.
now.
Yeah. You guys can send in my Steam profile. Add me if you guys want some free games. I'll see
Yeah.
you later.
Okay. All right, Bobby. Farewell.
All
And
right.
no more cheating, Bobby. Okay, and no more broadcasting
once
yourself
this-
cheating.
Yeah. If this account gets backed, I'm not gonna cheat anymore. And I'm getting too lazy.
I'm
It
gonna
takes, like,
hold you
so
to that
much-
because
so
I
much
swear to
effort.
God, if I run across you again on a different account, Bobby, and you're cheating, I'm coming for that ass. Okay.
All right. I'll be following
Your
your
dad's
feed.
ass, by the way.
I'll let you know some updates every once in a while.
Okay. Yeah. Keep me updated on the cheating underworld, and feel free to subscribe to my channel for the pain you put all of us through.
So post in general, if you get hacked, or not
Vax.
hacked, banned.
Yeah.
If you get banned, post in general that you officially got banned.
Yeah, and I'll put on that Reddit link too.
All right.
That's funny though.
Okay. All right, Bobby. Farewell.
All right. See ya.
Later.
Holy shit.
There you go.
Just another reason to switch.
All right, now that also has to go on Reddit, right? This has to go somewhere. This entire interview.
It's just
Oh.
it's just I don't I think
Cancer is
the
what it is,
phrase
you know?
cognitive dissonance or whatever, which was just used in chat, is a good example, because it's like, I mean, on one side, I kind of understand. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten pretty mad getting cheated against in this game, where I've gone like, I wish I could just hit a button. I mean, in my when I get super mad, I mean, I don't really have a super rage issue, but I have gotten to the point where I'm just like, it would be nice to just stick it to these fuckers. But I would never, like, I never actually step to the point of cheating.
Right.
Because I'm like, yeah, like, there's no point at the end of the day.
I just want to, like, I just really want to get down. Like, I want to know, like, how, like, this whole, like, hacking culture in CSGO has started, and, like,
yeah,
I just
well,
wanna
I don't
know
think
everything
I
about
don't
the
think he's
hacking
a super experienced hacker. Like,
well, no,
he-
yeah, I'm
he's
not saying
not-
he is. I'm
But
just
no,
saying,
but
like,
I'm saying
that
it is
really, like-
interesting. Yeah, no, it is interesting for the sake of the fact that he is somebody that cheats. He has 1,000 hours. He's cheated pretty much from the beginning of the account after he got cheated against. He does the Overwatch bypass where you cheat and then wait 24 hours and you go off of it.
like, I don't know. That's so, like,
It's all stuff
that's, like, that
we've
statement
heard.
alone of, like, I just hate facing hackers, so I broke down and did it myself. Like that just explains like it's been going on for so long to where people have that mentality. Like
Right, and
It's
that's
crazy.
where you have to. It's like yes, every game deals with cheaters, but I don't know if you'd be hard pressed to find a shooter that is as popular and competitive as Counter Strike that has this level of an issue with cheaters. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? Like
Exactly.
you don't
yeah.
hear about any of the
honestly,
other
I
like
think-
Battlefield. Like Battlefield has a pretty good anti-cheat. Overwatch, like yes, I'm sure there's cheaters, but they get banned. Like I can't think of any other than a shooter that's like something like Combat Arms or whatever that people don't give a fuck about. But like
The last game I could think of that had a huge hacking epidemic is like Modern Warfare 2, and that was like when it was dead, like after the game died out.
Yeah.
Is when there was like
I
modded
don't have people are
lobbies
like
and-
he could just be lying and shit. But it's like what reason does he have to lie? Like he literally just got blown up for cheating on on stream. And the fact is, it's like this is
Right.
he's confirming shit that we see when we play this game every fucking day. Like
Mhm.
almost every game that we play that isn't Prime, at some point you're just like we're all like, what the fuck is happening? Not that you can't get beat straight up or whatever, but there is a huge difference between playing non-Prime and Prime in this game. And like even like obviously ESCA where people don't really take the risk to cheat, I guess, unless you're nerdy or something like that. And who knows? Maybe he never cheated in ESCA. It's possible that he just cheated.
I mean,
in
again,
MM or
like-
something. But
I want to say again, like that's how big the hacking culture in CS:GO is to where you can market it in multiple ways. You can market the cheat itself, and you can market a service with anti-cheat. Like that's how huge hacking is in this game.
well, exactly.
this
Yeah, that's
community.
what we're saying. Like the huge industry. Like ESCA is a multi-million-dollar company built around the fact that hate playing against cheaters. Like if that isn't like I don't know. I guess it's not talked about enough. But it just like when you actually stop and think about it, it's insane.
That's why
It's
people
crazy that
do
he
it,
said
right? Like
95% of the people.
Yeah, I mean he's
No,
just talking
right.
numbers out of his ass, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like if
I
he
wouldn't be surprised.
if
either.
he's
I
if
wouldn't
he's
be surprised.
even close to that, or if he's like being honest that like we're one of the only people that he's seen with his cheats that as a 5Q that weren't cheating, like in non-prime, like that's. I mean, we know how bad of a
That's
problem
right.
it is. That's why nobody doesn't. That's why nobody plays non-prime. So
And I think he honestly thinks he's probably good at the game when he cheats too. He seems like the kid. That's what he
yeah,
said.
well, he was saying, well, no, but see, he said that he has a main account that he plays on that he doesn't cheat on, which again,
Right.
that's and there he's saying he's MGE or whatever else.
Yeah.
But
I
don't
can
know.
believe that. I can.
I
Believe
don't know.
that.
Yeah, it's just like It's just so frustrating. It's just and it's like a sad state of affairs for the game, and I don't know
He's
how
still in
anybody.
the Discord.
I don't know how anybody can like. I don't know.
And I mean, I don't know. I feel like even like this Prime bullshit is just like so lazy by Valve, right? It's like, well, okay, I mean, it's not really anti-cheat, and we're not going to make an anti-cheat, but if you put your phone number in, right, like we can ban people from that, and it's just like it's not a real anti-cheat.
Well, it comes down to how
I don't know.
invasive it is, and the reason ESCA works is because it's super invasive, and
Mhm.
Bobby's asking you to move him.
and no, we're not gonna move him. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's just super. Like, if they really wanted to do something about cheating, they could have people like they're having people opt into Prime. They could have people opt into like a anti-cheat client, right? Something like ESCA, right? They could ask you like, not that ESCA is going to give them the exact thing because they wouldn't work with them, but I mean, they're not idiots at Valve. They just this is the thing when it comes to Valve too, right? You either have to assume that Valve is stupid or they don't care.
I honestly,
And
they
don't care.
Right.
It's not that like this game doesn't make money and stuff, but what priority and what reason does Valve really at the end of the day when it comes to the more casual audience, like yes, sure, we'd like to play competitive and stuff, but we're not pro players and we're not going to be causing
But
a
people
shitstorm.
cheat in things like DM as well. Like,
Yeah, I know. But it's there's no it's just they don't have any incentive. They don't have any incentive to
Yeah.
stop people
Yeah,
from
they're- and
from
from-
I mean, when
anything.
you're a company that has like probably 10, maybe a little under 15 games, and you sell other people's games, and you're like $1 billion company off of it.
Exactly.
Like, why care about your other games?
Yeah, it's what
And one
Frozen's-
of your games is a multi-million-dollar esport. Why care about the other ones?
I know, but that's so crazy to me because it's like it could be so much better. But you're right. They
I
have
know.
Dota. They have, and it does seem like it's almost like every cliche that people say like that is to the extreme. Because I used to be on the Valve side where I was like, guys, Valve isn't that bad. Like, they do fix it and stuff like that. Like, remember when they did the R8 thing and the community was just like so fucking pissed for like a week? And then they came out and they're like, we'll never do an update like that again. And then they put the client in and they're like, we'll be more transparent. And yes, there has been glimpses of that. There have been a few posts in the subreddit and stuff like that. But it's like it always comes back to the same old thing. So it's like, I don't know. I can't trust it anymore. So it's like if you play this game, you just have to accept that it is what it is, and that's disappointing because it could be better. That's it. I guess that's all I would say.